After the meal, I like where he goes to eat. On this historic night here on HDNet, we want to welcome in the ambassador, Nature Boy Ric Flair. Rick, great to have you with us. 16 times you were a world champion. What do you have to do to prepare for a night like tonight?
Well, when I prepared for a match, it was just a question of mind over matter. I knew I was that good. I knew that no one could beat me. Obviously studied my opponent because I knew who it was. And like everybody else that did think they could beat me, they didn't. I was that good. And preparing for guys like Dusty Rhodes, as an example, I'd be looking out for the elbow. If I was wrestling Harley Race, I'd be watching out for that knee drop. If I was wrestling Bruiser Brody, I'd be watching out for the reckless abandon of one of the most powerful guys I've ever been in the ring with. But once again, as a champion, you have to have that kind of confidence. You have to know how good you are. And you have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that nobody you're ever going to wrestle can ever beat you.
And another big question is, how do you prepare for a match like this with 3 opponents?
In the 16 World Championships I had, I've only been in several matches like that, but once again, every opponent has a weakness. It's important for the champion, which is automatic for me to know as I walk down that aisle, that I was second to none in the world. It was up to my opponents, and so I had to be up to 3 guys wrestling Jerry to prove to him that they are better. And if they're not, it'll be a long night. Everybody wants to think, people continuously, challengers, night after night, want to think that they can be the man. There's only one man in this business. In this case, the Ring of Honor, it's Jerry. He'll be the man until someone proves otherwise. So all the controversy can go on. You guys can hype it all you want. Those 3 guys, the pressure's on them. The pressure's not on Jerry.
Rick, now that you're the ambassador of ROH, what is the difference between Ring of Honor and other promotions?
The difference between ROH and other promotions is that they really have a really strong inner youth movement. It's basically built around young guys that are so determined to be the best at what they do. They're new. They've got a tremendous leadership team around them. They've got a vision. They're working with High Definition, which is a huge network owned by Mark Cuban, who's never touched anything he hasn't been successful with. And I think the Ring of Honor, I wouldn't be here, just as you know. I wouldn't have my name attached to it if I didn't think they weren't going places. They don't have, they're not looking at competition, not looking to hurt anybody. They just want to become one of the best products in the world of professional wrestling, and they have that capability. I wouldn't be here if they didn't.
And Rick, as a Hall of Famer, what do you have to give back to the industry?
The main thing I have to give back to the industry is I give every young wrestler or even older wrestler that is competing today, I give them the ability to dream that one day in their life they could be as good as I am. As good as I am today, even though I'm retired. Because I could do this right now if I had to. I know that everybody that walks down the aisle every night, from every company that puts on a wrestling show in the world, there's a kid wanting to be just like me. But he's miles away. You know why? Because he won't put in the time. He won't sacrifice the time. He won't get on the airplane long enough. He won't get in the car and drive long enough. He won't share the camaraderie long enough. He won't give it. If he does, he'll be a star in this business. I'm the role model. I'm the flagship. I'm a legacy unto myself. That's what I give to this young people as a Hall of Famer. I give them the dream, I give them the quest, and I give them the desire, hopefully, to be the very best of what they can be in their chosen field. In this case, it's professional wrestling. And make no mistake, being the man and staying the man are 2 different things. I will always be the man, but I will shake the next guy's hand that ever comes along down that road that's better than me. It hasn't happened yet. That's what I give every young guy as a Hall of Famer.